in town.
Yeah, we back.
Episode
Welcome,
14.
welcome back to BWO. I am the one and only Eric Bischoff.
And I am Beezy Badass. And we are Bros with Opinions. I'm gonna be real, y'all. We didn't really go through our typical build up to this episode because we are gonna be, for the most part, talking about what everybody's talking about. The 2026 Royal Rumble. Yeah, there's a whole lot to unpack there. We gotta talk about a few other events and happenings that happened in wrestling this past week. We're not gonna act like that's the only thing that went down, but there's a lot to get into. Before we even begin to crack the surface and all that, I want to go ahead and just dive right into this episode.
Let's get it.
But I have something I need to air out first. So y'all see the new intro, fire, right? So funny story. So the shit got flagged for copyright last week, and I kind of freaked out. Like I uploaded it as a short on the YouTube channel for those of y'all that follow. And they got flagged for copyright, so I kind of got pissed. Then I saw that it was only flagged in the country of Russia. So, fuck you, Russia.
Now, see, you say that, and you gonna get Putin to blast us off the air, bro.
You're right. The KGB gonna tap in. I didn't mean to.
You gonna get us. We gonna wind up missing. If anybody, if we don't come back for episode 15, the Russians got us.
It's just all things that could have possibly, all countries that could have flagged us for copyright. It was fucking Russia. I just thought that was crazy. Like,
right. With all the shit that goes on.
Right. But nonetheless, what I want to do is dive into one of our weekly segments here because it's kind of on a topic that's a little fresh on our mind right now. Let's run the gauntlet.
Okay.
We talked about the Royal Rumble. Yeah, I want to come out the gate with it. Last week we talked about the Royal Rumble. I got stumped. I did not successfully run the gauntlet. The gauntlet ran me. So this week I wanted to, not as my turn, I wanted to kind of keep the same thing, but progress it a little bit since the Rumble is not past us. I want to look at the Rumble winners that did not go on to WrestleMania to win their championship match. Now, there are 9 people that happened to. And the only hit that I'm going to give you is that there are 2 women on the list, and they lost their championship match to the same person.
All right. Well, that kind of narrows it down. Let me do some thinking. Well, if we're talking WrestleMania and losing to somebody, these two losing to the same person at Mania, the only person that I can think that they would at least would have in common as far as that loss is to Charlotte Flair. So who lost to Charlotte at Mania? First one that comes up off the top is Asuka, because she won the first women's Rumble, but because she was also in the middle of her win streak that she carried on from NXT, and everybody, me included, was pissed that she fucking lost.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about WrestleMania New Orleans where they have to end a fucking streak to piss everybody off.
Right.
But it was WrestleMania 30 in fucking New Orleans where the Undertaker streak ended, and then 34 is where Asuka ended.
I actually wasn't pissed that Brock beat the streak because I bet money on Brock Lesnar. I bet $50 on Brock, and he came through for me.
You were not.
No. The other person that lost to Charlotte at Mania would be Rhea Ripley, I believe.
Close enough.
It was not. Ooh. Okay. So shit. It wasn't Rhea. She went for number one. It wasn't Becky because she faced Ronda and Charlotte. But she won that too. Bianca won hers. Uh, was it Bailey?
No. And
Fuck.
this woman is no longer with the company anymore.
Okay. Oh, it was fucking Ronda.
Correct.
I,
WrestleMania 38, Ronda lost.
I forgot her goofy ass won the Rumble. That was a terrible decision. So I wasted 2 strikes on Ronda Rousey. Thanks a lot, Ronda.
I love Ronda.
Um. So let's see. Now we got all the dudes left. Yeah.
Fun
I'm
fact
trying to think.
also, three of these happened back to back to back. I didn't even realize that shit. But, yeah.
Okay. So Hacksaw and Big John Studd don't count because
Correct.
that wasn't the prize when those two guys won it. Big John Studd didn't even wrestle at that WrestleMania that he won the Rumble.
That's crazy.
Um, then it went 1991. That's Hogan. He won both of his. Of course he did. Um,
Probably
90,
booked it.
92 was Flair. He won the title at the Rumble, so he didn't have to do it. 93 was Yoko. He won. And then lost. Thanks a lot, Hogan. I hope hell burns even hotter for you now. 94. Brett won the title, but that was also the year that Brett and Lex won. And Lex got his title shot first. So Lex Luger is one of them.
Correct.
Just run through these. 95, 96 was Sean back to back. He won his. 97, 98 was Austin. Uh, I'm trying to think. Because I know he won the first one that Austin did with because of Mike Tyson. Um 98 though, who was the champ going into 15? It wasn't Undertaker.
WrestleMania 15.
I because wait, was it 14 the one with Austin, Sean and Mike Tyson?
15 was Austin Rock.
Yeah. And he won that one too because Rock didn't beat Austin until like his last WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
He made that. I remember it being like a whole thing. 99 was McMahon. He didn't win the title at Mania. So I'll go Vince. 2000 was The Rock. They had the 4-way. I'm not sure about that. I'm gonna come back to that. 2001 was Steve Austin again. I think that one was the turn and he lined with McMahon, so he did win. '02 was Triple H. He ended up beating Jericho. '03 was Brock. He won. Benoit won. 2005 was Batista. He won. '06 was Ray. He won. Undertaker beat Batista. He gave '07. 2008 was John. He came back. He won. 2009 was Randy. He won. 2010 was Edge. Edge faced. What's it? Yeah. Um. Oh yeah, he lost because Jack Swagger ended up cashing in that Money in the Bank, and so yeah, Edge.
Got done.
2011 was Del Rio. Did Del Rio? Cause he wrestled for the world title. Alberto Del Rio.
Correct.
I thought I said. Then 2012 was Sheamus. Yeah, 2012 was Sheamus. Sheamus won the title in 18 seconds. Cena was 13. That's where he faced The Rock again, and he won the title off The Rock. 14. Who won 2014? Because this was just a really crappy time for WWE. This
really
weird ass
was.
PG era. 2014. Who the fuck won the 2014 one? I can't even remember. Cause I was about to say Seth, but Seth didn't win it until like 2018. So let's see if I can work from there. Cause Seth won his, cause he beat Brock. Shit. I'm bouncing around. I know Triple H won one in here.
I mean,
Triple H, cause he didn't beat Roman for the
Triple H.
Well, shit, he was already the champion, so that didn't. Yeah, he would. Yeah, they took it off of him. But
I'm gonna tell you this to help you out a little bit. One of the winners that you named in an earlier Rumble actually did not win their title match. You said they did, but they did not. You only have 3 lows.
Okay.
One of them is very recent, like a couple years ago.
Yeah. Shinsuke didn't win the title when he won it.
Correct. Think about the last 4 years. What was going on?
Yeah, Cody is one because he didn't win the first time. So that leaves me with one, and that's the one that I said won and hadn't won. So it's either gotta be. Is it The Rock? Because I think Austin won both of his.
So the remaining answer
Damn it.
was Randy Orton in 2009. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania 25.
Oh.
Yeah,
because
you said it. I was like,
because he made it like a whole thing, like he was gonna sue if he didn't get the title shot. So I just assumed he won the title. Because he was already kicking there, giving everybody concussion. He was passing them shits out like hot and ready pizzas in 2009.
Looking back at history, because like '09 Randy Orton was like prime heel Randy, dangerous Randy. So like thinking back and seeing that he actually lost to Triple H and made it that year, kind of a mind fuck.
I had it. It was right there.
You did. That was kind of a tough one. Like I said, it wasn't hard, but it wasn't easy.
No, it was not.
Got your ass back though.
You did. You just wait. I'm cooking something. I'm gonna start having to cook something up for you.
Oh, I know
Oh,
you
I know
are, and
you
I
are,
can't
and I
wait.
can't wait.
So,
So,
yeah,
yeah,
let's hope
let's
that
hope that
our
our
Rumble winners
Rumble
this year
winners this
have
year
better
have
luck
better
going
luck
into
going into
WrestleMania,
WrestleMania.
Yes.
and we're gonna
We're
talk
gonna
Speaking,
all
talk all
about that.
about that.
yo, let's get let's get some of the other little news out of the way from
For
some
sure,
avenues around it. That way we don't get them lost in the sauce when we start talking
for
about the
sure,
Rumble. Um,
for
For
sure.
sure.
First of all, like I had said something to you about it before we kicked off. Apollo Crews and Santos Escobar are still under the WWE umbrella. Like they've been ducked off in AAA.
Yeah,
I knew
it's
Santos made the
pretty
comeback, but
crazy.
I really thought Apollo Crews got lost when they did the budget cuts from a while back.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
I don't
know
know
what
what
they could have
they could
possibly
have
been doing
possibly been
with
doing
him.
with him.
Like I've
Like
been to
I've been to
like
like
live
live
events. I've
events.
been
I've been
to
to
SmackDowns. Like I
SmackDowns.
ain't
Like I
heard
ain't
shit
heard
about
shit
Apollo
about
Crews lately.
Right. Next thing I know,
It's
like I'm
crazy.
looking on my feed on YouTube, and it's a full match between Apollo Crews and Kit Wilson. I'm like, wait a minute.
That's wild.
That's wild.
But
To
To
continue our
continue our
agenda,
agenda,
support indie
support indie
wrestling.
wrestling.
definitely,
MLW Battle
MLW
Riot
Battle
took
Riot
place in
took place
Kissimmee,
in
Florida,
Kissimmee,
about
Florida,
30
about
minutes up
30
the road
minutes up
from
the
me.
road from me.
Um,
Um,
if you don't
if you
know,
don't
Battle
know,
Riot
Battle
is
Riot is
basically Major
basically
League
Major
Wrestling
League
version
Wrestling
of the
version of
Rumble,
the
but it's a
Rumble, but it's a
40-person battle
40-person
royal,
battle royal,
and their
and
world
their world
championship is on the
on
line.
the line.
You had
You had
names in
names
the
in
ring
the
such
ring such
as you had the
as you
Good
had the Good
Brothers
Brothers
in that.
in that.
oh nice.
You
You
had
had
Dijak in
Dijak
there,
in
you
there, you
had
had
Brian
Brian
Cage in
Cage
there,
in there,
you had
you
Matt
had Matt
Riddle,
Riddle,
and then you
and
had
then
the
you had the
eventual winner,
eventual winner,
the new
the new
BWO
BWO
champion,
champion,
Karrion
Karrion
Cross.
Cross.
I believe Matt Riddle was the champion going into that, wasn't he?
Oh,
Oh,
actually, he
actually,
wasn't. Hold on,
hold on.
let me make
Let
sure
me
that's
make
right.
sure that's right.
Because I had kind
I
of
had
tapped
kind
out
of
this
tapped
shit
out
for a
this shit
minute. I
for
ain't
a
gonna
minute. I
count.
ain't gonna count.
But I feel
But I
like,
feel like,
uh,
uh,
fuck what's his
fuck
name?
what's his name?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Atrocity
Atrocity
Pool
Pool
Oh
was
was
there.
yeah,
there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes a lot of sense. That
yeah,
guy is massive.
yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, shout
But
out
yeah,
to
shout out
Karrion
to
Cross
Karrion
and shout
Cross
out
and
to
shout out to
MLW.
MLW.
And even
And
if I
even if I
spoiled the show
spoiled the
for
show
you,
for you,
because
because
I didn't see
I
the
didn't
whole
see the
show, and
whole
I'm
show, and
still
I'm
gonna
still
watch it.
gonna watch it.
It'll be
It'll be
streaming this
streaming this
Thursday,
Thursday,
February 5th,
February 5th
on
on
MLW's
MLW's
YouTube at
YouTube at
youtube.com/MLW.
youtube.com/MLW.
So make
And
sure
to
y'all go
pick
check that out.
Check that out.
to piggyback off of our support indie wrestling theme, if you're a fan of Jacob Fatu and you love what he does to WWE, Jacob Fatu, man, he ran roughshod over MLW during his time there, and you, if you really want to see like how deep of a bag he's got as far as his in ring and his promo stuff, check out a lot of pre MLW Jacob Fatu because
Yeah,
he was really all gas, no brakes.
yeah,
Yeah,
he was
he was
unhinged on the
unhinged on
fucking
the
mic in
fucking mic in
MLW.
MLW.
And shout
And
out
shout
to
out to
Armando
Armando
Estrada as
Estrada
well.
as well.
They need to bring that
Yes,
Bring that
motherfucker back on the
motherfucker
E.
back on the E.
yeah. But
Um,
Um,
yeah,
yeah.
in TNA news, they did the Feast or Fire briefcases. Um, Eric Young got a world title shot. I believe Trey Miguel got the international title shot, but the big news for me, at least me anyway, is that Steve Macklin is the one who got the Fire briefcase.
mm,
He was just the international champion. He was trying to get it, win it back. So
yeah,
for
that's
him
kind of
to pull
crazy.
the, yeah, it's crazy. Um, does this mean that he'll move to AEW or go back to NXT? I mean, a character development has been a lot better from the time he left WWE to where he is now, finishing his tenure at TNA. So It'd be interesting to see where Steve Macklin pops out at. He could show up in Ring of Honor with his wife. Um, he hasn't done. He hasn't been on it in that part of Jacksonville lately, so he could possibly just make the short drive from Orlando to Jacksonville. We'll
That's
see.
true. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with those the title matches eventually when they happen.
Right.
In other news, Tommaso Ciampa made his debut on Dynamite, which led me to a lot of confusion at first because I was like, why the fuck is Triple H in AEW?
Yeah,
But then he went on to win the TNT title the other night on Collision in what was a great match with Briscoe.
yeah, it was. Shout out to Mark Briscoe, who was a really good TNT champion. I mean, cut really good promos, didn't back down from anybody. He's been having really knockout good matches. So shout out to Tommaso Ciampa for popping up, leaving one WWE last week before,
Yo,
showing right up,
he debuted on Wednesday and won the title on Saturday.
and not just any regular title. Like that's AEW's probably like their second biggest title.
Mm-hmm. It's a hell of a move. And that actually, I'm not gonna lie, that's a great segue. Because we do this thing here, speaking of Briscoes, top five that are live.
Watch the
And
damn tape.
this week on top five that are live, usually I have a graphic. This week I'll just get text. But this week's top five, I want to talk about exactly what Tommaso Ciampa did. I want to talk about the top five greatest ship jumps, guys that jump from one company to another and immediately made an impact. There's been a lot of those throughout history, but it's becoming more common now with the growth of AEW, the resurgence of TNA, New Japan, still being a constant. So
Let me kick it off. We're gonna talk about it's like 2000. I want to say 2006, 2007, when Prime Perk Angle signed with TNA. Showing up with the American flag, headbutting Samoa Joe, doing moonsaults off the cage and shit. I found it as a crazy stat that Kurt Angle wrestled more matches in TNA than he did when he was in WWE.
Yeah, man. Well, you got to think too. Like, I guess it's because he accomplished so much shit in WWE and felt like he was there a lot longer, but he didn't show until 2000.
Right. Because because like he won the Grand Slam really early.
He won like the
Yeah, he was the Eurocontinental champion.
Yeah, crazy, man. One for me that always stuck out, and I think it was because I was a kid at the time, and it didn't really make sense to me until I grew up and I looked at how shit works. When Rick Rude was on Monday Night Raw and WCW Nitro on the same fucking night. Because Monday Night Raw was
right,
and his deal ended, and he immediately went to WCW. So like he shows up on WCW right after you just saw him on Raw.
right.
That was great to me.
Like to be able to pull, I mean, only the Ravishing One could pull some shit like that.
Yeah, the only you've seen that happen was when Vince bought WCW when Shane was screaming on both of them.
I'm gonna kind of piggyback off of you and stay on that Wayback Machine. How about when Ric Flair jumped from WCW to WWE? This one was so cold because he brought the WCW World Heavyweight Championship with him.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't even show the shit on WWE TV because Ted Turner was gonna fucking sue him. They had to beg Ric Flair to give him the belt, to give the belt back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that one was
that one
crazy.
was
Shit
crazy.
like
Shit
that would
like that
never
would
happen
never
now.
happen now. Right? Like, how the fuck do you, as a company, how the fuck do you not re-sign your world heavyweight champion or give him?
That's like
You already feel like he's the guy. Give him whatever he wants.
right.
Right.
Why would you
Why
put
would
the
you put the
title on
title on
somebody that you
somebody that you
wasn't willing
wasn't
to
willing
bring
to
real?
bring real? Right. This man's
Um,
yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean,
we got to
we
stay
got to
back in
stay
the day
back
for
in the
this
day
one.
for
I
this
feel
one. I
like,
feel like,
because this was
because this
another
was
one that
another
was
one that was
immediate
immediate
impact
impact
when
when
Kevin
Kevin
Nash and
Nash
Scott
and
Hall
Scott
showed
Hall
up
showed up
on
on
WCW.
WCW.
Like
Like
I'm 6 years
6 years
old at the
old at
time.
the
Like
time.
I'm
Like
like
I'm
a
like
year
a
deep
year
into
deep into
watching
watching
and
and
knowing of
knowing of
professional
professional
wrestling.
wrestling.
Right.
Right.
So I'm
So
sitting
I'm
there,
sitting there,
two dudes
two
show
dudes
up,
show up,
Razor
Razor
Ramon and
Ramon, and
do
I
them
do them
as
as
show
show
up
up
on
on
WCW, walking
WCW,
through the
walking through the
crowd, and they
crowd,
just
and they
take
just
over
take
the show.
over
And
the
I'm
show.
sitting
And
here
I'm
like,
sitting here
this
like,
shit
this
is
shit is
real. Like
real.
I don't,
Like I don't,
I am
you
not
want a
six.
war?
Right. Yeah, that one was
That one was
crazy.
crazy. And I think to round it out, I think we'll kick it back to a more present time when Cody jumped
Yeah.
from AEW to W. I mean, my God, look what he's done since he did. He hasn't been like he's been either in or around that that WWE title since he got there. I mean,
Yeah.
with a lot of these, like they can even work in reverse too. I mean, think about like, some honorable bitches when Swerve jumps
Mm-hmm.
from WWE to AEW, and I mean, look what has happened for Swerve since then.
Very true.
Very true. Like doubly so, even triply so for Tony Storm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
I
that's the
think that's the
biggest one,
biggest one,
honestly, as
honestly,
far
as
as
far as
going the other
going the
way.
other way.
Moxley,
Moxley,
like
yes.
between those
Between
two,
those two, I think more so for Tony Storm because we already knew that Mox was like unhinged and stuff. Like we barely got to see him a little bit of Mox as Dean Ambrose, but for those of you like who are in the know and know that when Mox was wrestling in the Indies, he was a fucking psychopath. This is nothing new. Like, but for Sony, there's no way that WWE would let this Tony Storm actually come out as a character.
that was a
That
good
was a
list,
good
though.
list, though.
Actually, I think
Actually, I
we
think
touched
we touched
on
on
just
just
about all the
about all
ones
the
I had
ones
in
I
my
had in my
notes.
notes.
Only
Only
one,
one,
there's only
there's
two
only
that I had
two
in
that
my
I had in
notes
my
that we
notes that we
didn't
did
even
even
mention
mention
until we got
until we
done
got
with the
done
whole
with the
list.
whole
Was
list.
Tony
Tony
Storm,
Storm,
who else?
who else?
No, that was
No,
it.
that was it.
Pretty much
Pretty
covered
much
everything
covered
else.
everything else.
So yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, Bret
Oh,
Hart
Bret
was in
Hart
there
was
too.
in there too. Oh yeah.
That was
That
another
was
good
another
one.
good one.
Again,
Again,
let us
let
know
us know
if you
if
find
you
us on
find us on
Facebook, you
Facebook,
follow
you
us on
follow us on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Let us know
Let
in the
us know in the
comments
comments
what was your
what was your
favorite
favorite
segment.
segment. And now we get ready to rumble. I've been dying to talk about it all show.
Oh yeah.
The 2026 Royal Rumble PLE in a
Mm-hmm.
stadium that they threw up in about three. It said like almost a little bit over a month to build that
It
entire
wasn't even a
stadium.
month. Like
Like
so on
so on
January
January
5th,
5th,
the
the
ground where that
ground where that
stadium
stadium
was
was
completely dirt.
completely dirt.
By
By
January
January
28th,
28th,
it was
it was
done.
done. They
And
was working around the clock.
I was
I was
mind blown
mind
by
blown
that
by that
until I
until
dug a
I
little
dug a little
deeper
deeper
because
because
originally
originally
people were saying that they were having a rumble at Kingdom Arena in Saudi Arabia.
Right.
So I kind of looked into what the fuck that even was. So Kingdom Arena is actually the largest indoor like soccer stadium,
Right.
and it's in the Guinness Book of World Records because they built that shit in less than 6 months.
Damn.
So I'm like, if they did that in 6 months, they can do this for any pay per view in 3 weeks. No problem. They're gonna build a Mania stage in like 2 hours. It's fine.
Right. They built that shit and everybody was sitting on fucking plywood and hopes and prayers. It's,
It looked really good though. In all
yes, it did. It
seriousness.
was gorgeous.
We start with the women's rumble, I would assume.
Yeah, ladies first. Great, great rumble. I was concerned about with the temperatures out in Saudi Arabia, them being in the desert, them having to wear the fully suits. They made it work. It was a really really fun match. Got to see a lot of the creativity they came up with in their gear. Uh, we saw EO as the Yellow Power Ranger. I love that one. That one was really good, especially with the
Shigo.
yes. Who else? There was a bunch of them.
Jordan
No,
Gracie is fire.
um, there wasn't a lot of as far as like surprises and returns, except for one big one in Brie Bella.
Yeah, that was I like that
Yeah,
because
that
we're in
one
a
was nice.
boom of like women's tag teams right now, and the Bella Twins, they kind of moved on before the tag titles became the thing. So like now that makes it interesting if Bree decides to stick around a little longer.
Right. I love how Michael Cole went out of his way to not say Brian Danielson's name.
Oh yeah, they weren't gonna
We
do
know those are the yes kicks. They're not the it kicks.
that. I'm gonna try to use Miz name for the shit
Right.
eventually. Michael Cole be doing that though. Like he'll take the name that somebody else made for the move that the name is gonna do from now on.
Right. But shout out to our 2026 Women's Royal Rumble winner, Liv Morgan. Was
There was a
always the
lot of
bro.
drama on the way to her winning too.
Mm-hmm.
We saw three separate incidents of tag teams accidentally or on purpose eliminating each other. You saw Asuka get eliminated by Kari accidentally. You saw Alexa get eliminated by Charlotte accidentally, and then Liv threw out Raquel on purpose.
Yeah, so she definitely meant to do that.
Oh yeah, that one was on purpose. So there's gonna be a
Kyrie,
little bit of drama behind this
Kyrie gonna get her ass whooped.
shit.
We need to pray for Kyrie. Kyrie!
Yeah. But yeah, shout out to Lil Morgan.
Always a bridesmaid, now finally a bride. She was the runner-up in the last two Rumbles. So for her to finally win um, this is definitely gonna put a damper on Raquel Rodriguez's world title hopes and aspirations, because she's been beating the shit out of Stephanie McCare for like the last month, right? So like this is gonna get weird. It could get very interesting, especially if.
Imagine if Raquel wins.
Which honestly, I hope she does.
Exactly.
I hope she does. She was a great NXT Women's Champion. Like for those, Raquel Rodriguez, she beat Io for the NXT Women's title. During the pandemic, she helped carry pretty much NXT through the pandemic, and she definitely deserves this title run if she's allowed to get it.
Since joining the Judgment Day, and I don't know. I just all her matches during that time when Liv was out, and they put her with like she was kind of forced to step into the spotlight more. She had fucking blossom.
because like she's got a great look. She took Kevin Nash. She said Kevin Nash gave her the best advice that she's ever gotten, and that's just to wrestle tall. I mean, even though like you're a tall, she's a tall woman. She's bigger than all the other females there for the most part. Wrestle like wrestle like a giant, like,
Yeah, yeah.
and it works for her. And I mean, she's got the personality. She's got a great look. She is beautiful.
She is.
She can work heel and face, and she's kind of in like that tweener spot because like she could be a heel because she's in Judgment Day, but she's Raquel Rodriguez, and she's just really good at what she does. So it could go either way for her. Like I could see her kind of like almost like outgrowing the Judgment Day in the sense of kind of the way that Rhea and Damien did.
Hmm. I
Mm.
keep waiting on something effect to happen. And I feel like we're getting.
Since we're
Yeah.
tapping on, I mean, because since we were touching on Judgment Day, I earlier before we started shooting, I saw a AAA video. Vikingo and apparently Omos is like his heavy, and Vikingo has a title match coming up against Dom, and Dom cut the sickest promo in Spanish. They uh, subtitled it for all the dumb non-Spanish speaking folks like me, and it was fucking cold. Like the cadence in it, like and like I think he's been out or whatever, but he Dom's really got it going on. I just wanted to touch on that before we move on to what happened at the rest of the show.
Yeah, man. Shout out my other Judgment Day. You know,
Hmm.
I'm realizing that Judgment Day is just a group of songs that they put together now at this point. After watching Finn Balor's interview with Cody, where he talked about smoking weed while he trained, knowing that Will Moore got a possession charge,
Great.
knowing
She
that
was just
Bobby
talking about it on
Bobby
Stephanie McMahon's podcast.
yeah. Like now I'm realizing this is just a group of songs that wrestle. I like to never know. What was something from the women's rumble that you felt like that you didn't like that was missing from it? I don't have a lot of critiques.
I there wasn't really much that I didn't like. I mean, a lot of people were saying that both of these rumbles were boring because of the lack of surprises and all of that. But you gotta think, getting all those guys to get all the way over to fucking Saudi Arabia and do all that shit, like it's a lot. If this was like anywhere stateside or in Canada or some shit, they probably would have got away with it. But there's a lot going on. There's people's personal beliefs or religious beliefs, yada yada yada. The list goes on and on. So the only thing I guess that was it didn't really that I didn't like is that there wasn't a Bianca Belair return. We were all hyped as well, like with the Rumble coming up, everybody returned at the Rumble. Bianca coming back. Nope. I don't know what the fuck happened to her to be out so long in the beginning. I knew she had like a hand injury or
It
something.
was a finger injury, but apparently I don't know. Something happened with that finger where it didn't heal the way they thought it was going to or something. I don't know. That was a few months ago. So I don't really
Right.
know. She could come back tomorrow. I don't know.
Or,
What we doing this week?
I mean,
My only, I don't really have any complaints. I would have to see Jordan Grace last a little bit longer than she did. Like she came in at number 8. She won by the time number 15 came in. Like I thought
mhm.
if they were building her to go with the title, like maybe she should have been number 1. But other than that, I don't. It was a great rumble.
What an amazing performance by Lash Legend.
Yes. She was
She always
definitely
she
the
always shows
highlight.
out in like these kind of matches. The last one they put together, I think it was like a battle royal or something, like a women's battle royal.
Evolution.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and last
Yeah, so
showdown
that's
now.
good.
So be on the lookout. Mrs.
Be on
Whoop
the
That
lookout.
is on the way.
Hmm. So the next bout that we had at this AJ Styles and the ring turnaround himself, the
This is
career
why
killer.
I needed one of these right here just because of this match. Whew.
Man, that was
This
an
man,
emotional day.
but fuck, it was such a good match.
It was.
I mean, it's Gunther and AJ Styles. Of course, it was going to be good.
Yeah, AJ delivered today butt bangers, but and now we know why.
I mean, this man Gunther is an absolute terror. He is a menace, and he needs to be stopped.
In 8 months' time, he has retired Goldberg, John Cena, and AJ Styles.
Just think of that list right there. Those three guys: Goldberg, Cena, and AJ Styles. Like, bro, that's almost our entire childhood right there.
Yeah, that's like almost that's some people's Mount Rushmore. Like if you think
Right.
about like the promotions, like WCW, Goldberg, you know what I mean, WWE in the early 2000s, John Cena, TNA in the early two, like it's
He
crazy
retired,
everything.
right? The career killer, and like, honestly, I'm sad that AJ had to retire, but I'm not even mad because if like this is what they're doing with Gunther, I love it.
Yeah,
Especially now since he's way more comfortable on the mic, and
yeah.
he,
He's leaning into the heat,
yes, he is an absolute terror.
and now it's just we know that AJ is done in WWE because we saw something similar like this happen with Edge, where he had his retirement match and then he went to AEW.
Right.
So now the question is for AJ Styles, does he go to AEW or does he go to TNA? Because there's history for him in both of those with the brand of TNA and with a lot of people on the AEW roster too.
I mean, where if he decides to go to another company, he's gonna become their world champion very soon.
Hmm.
Because you can't have a guy like AJ Styles, even with a big ass roster like AEW has, and not put the belt on AJ.
Yeah, there's no question about it at all. Speaking of putting the belt on people, Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn.
Ugh.
I don't really have a lot of notes about this match because it
No.
was exactly what we expected.
Right.
It was another almost moment for Sami Zayn,
He's
and I
not gonna
just
get it. And a lot of people picked him to win the Rumble, but I'm like, he can't because he's already got the title shot at the Rumble. He's not gonna win
yeah,
that shit.
that's what I'm saying. Once they made that match, I was like, okay, yeah, so that's not happening. So I'm like, man, Sami Zayn got to get this fucking title.
He gotta do something.
He
There's
got to
still
do
the
something.
elimination champion or
He
something. He
got
gotta
to
do.
do. This is getting crazy now. Y'all ain't finna tell me y'all let Jay Uso beat around with the fucking title, and you ain't gonna let Sami Zayn get that motherfucker at least for a
Right.
month or two.
I can think of
But I
like
knew he was
9
gonna
different
win.
people that should have been more deserving of that title reign than him.
Yeah. And again, we knew he wasn't winning with the timing of the match anyway because Drew just won the title. Like, it ain't even been a month yet. So,
Right. Since in 1998, they don't hot potato the title like that anymore.
yeah. Remember when Kane won the title first blood match, and
And
he
lost
lost
that
that bitch back on Raw the
the
next night.
next night.
That shit was crazy.
Um, the
The
20.
men's rumble.
Yes, I knew it was gonna be some bullshit from the gate, from out the gate. Whenever the lights cut out, first of all, even before that, the only person from the men's Royal Rumble that they showed getting ready for the match was Obafemi. And I'm like, for okay, cool, there's a little spotlight for Oba, but he coming out first. I already know it. And
Mm-hmm.
but with his entrance and the way that stadium was built, dude was just aura farming like crazy.
He was, and the crowd definitely assisted in that.
Yes. Once again, one time for the international crowds.
Yes. And then the drama did not even wait to start in this match. When the match didn't even start before the drama started, Braun Breaker made his way out at number 2, and he got eliminated rather quickly because once again we got a motherfucker in the hood.
Ooh, run that shit back. Run that shit back.
And now I'm starting to think that my theory about Theory might be some truth to it because he showed up the same way that Austin Theory did, except this time he's not helping the division.
Right.
So I don't know
Could it?
how they're gonna build this, or if Seth is coming back at Mania, or if we're gonna find out who this other person is before then. But I'm definitely invested.
Oh yeah. Because once you start thinking that the Vision is like at the top of Monday Night Raw, here comes this motherfucker again to throw a curveball right into their situation.
Yeah.
But I love how uh, Paul Heyman pivots from walking out with Braun Breaker to then like a few spots later walking out with Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, like he was arguing with Adam Pearce about this shit or whatever before the Rumble even started. And then this whole shit happened to Braun Breaker, and then he go backstage and now he pop back out with Brock. I'm like, yo, you still have 3 other dudes that you managed in that match, bro. Like, what are you
And
doing?
he didn't walk out with any of them.
Right. I'm like, what the hell you got going on? Like, another
Yes.
cool thing we saw, we talked about people jumping ship from company to company, and we saw like Powerhouse Hobbs, now known as Royce Keys, make his debut in the Rumble.
Right. I was super shocked. I was like, I knew he signed, but I figured he was just gonna go to NXT and be for Ricky Saints for a little bit and then come up probably. But nah, they let him jump right into the Rumble.
Yeah, I was
I
really
like,
shocked by that. Like considering the Rumble was in fucking Saudi Arabia,
right.
like I didn't think that he would debut there. So that was definitely a surprise, a pleasant one at that.
Oh
He
yeah,
looked good out there.
the little stare down between him and Cody for a second,
Mm-hmm.
and that got broken up quick, fast. But
Yeah,
shout
there
out,
was a few of those stare downs that they didn't really get too far, like the Brock and Over situation. We didn't really get as much of that as we wanted. Um,
yes.
Shout out to the young OG also.
Yeah, I was just finna get into
Um,
him. My sentimental pick. I knew he
yeah,
probably wouldn't win it, but I just wanted him to do very well. And not only did he do that, he was the Iron Man of the Rumble, lasting almost 41 minutes. So shout out to the young OG.
yeah, him and Lash Legend get my MVP award for the Rumbles. They definitely held it down. And Javon has some wild spots in this match too. Like he had one spot where he like springboarded over Femi and did some wild shit on the other side of the ring. Like
Right.
he was everywhere.
That boy bounce. Yeah, I didn't realize he was 6'5". Cause I
Yeah,
like, cause with the ticker that they were showing at the bottom of the screen, like they were going over his stats. I'm like, wait, he's 6'5" and only a buck 80.
yeah.
I was
He's
thinking to
like
myself, if he
NBA small forward builder type shit, like shooting
right,
guard.
if he can get to like 215, 220, they gonna put the world title on him.
For sure. That one crazy spot where he came off the top for the OG cutter and he got caught in the RKO.
Right. Or what about the little standoff between him, Trick, and Oba?
Yeah, that was fun too.
I love that one as an NXT watcher. Um, they ran NXT in 2025.
Yeah. I got a gripe too. Um, Brock Lesnar is the stealer of black joy in wrestling. Cause why the fuck every time a black man has success in fucking wrestling, Brock Lesnar got to be the one to fucking do that.
He
Just
takes that
think
shit.
about it, bro. Like Bobby Lashley win the fucking WWE title, Brock take it from him. Kofi Kingston win the fucking world title at WrestleMania, Brock Lesnar take it from him in 6 seconds.
Big E.
Goddamn Open Femi, yeah, Big E, Open Femi make his goddamn debut. Brock got to be the one doing. I'm like, yo, bro, like, you gotta have a
He
problem.
takes that shit personally.
Yeah, man. We gotta figure out why the hell Brock got to steal out of black joy.
Shelton Benjamin, come talk to your homeboy, man.
For real. Another moment that I know brought you great joy. Jay Uso. First off, I love the creative team in WWE. You know, because sometimes they piss us off with stuff, but there's sometimes that they hear us. They can see that some of us are annoyed by Jay Uso, and they gave us a little moment that that kind of made it all worth it. This motherfucker took like 5 minutes to get to the ring.
He yeeted the whole time.
Yes. Um, and then he yeeted all the way to the ring. Then he tried to run it back, and Roman's music hit and interrupted. And then Roman comes out, and it's like, let's hear it back. And then the music started, and he just motherfucker.
Slapped the piss out of him.
It was great.
I was so happy. And then threw his ass out.
Yeah, he threw him up out of there.
But before he got him up out of there, they did a 1D.
That's true. That is true. They almost dropped that motherfucker on his head too.
Right. Roman fucked that up. You tell he not. You tell he. It's been a long time since he's been a tag wrestler.
And then we were at that point after Roman came out where I was kind of looking like, okay, who's left to come out? And then I started remembering like we still ain't seen Gunther yet. And I was like, oh shit, he about to win this. Gunther came in at 30. And when it got down to just him and Roman, that's when I was like, oh shit, he about to have the wildest night.
The greatest Royal Rumble ever. He's a retired AJ Styles and then fuck around and win the Rumble too. I mean, why the fuck not?
I mean, personally, I wouldn't have been mad at him.
No.
But I kind of get why they didn't, because if you look at who the champions are, like they already did everything with Punk. And then him and Drew are both heels, so I get it. But
right.
It could have won either way. The Tribal Chief ended up winning the Rumble
for a second time.
Yeah, for the second time. So now we wait. Personally, think it's gonna be CM Punk. We talked about my theory on that on air.
I can dig it. Right. It'll look nice on him. We'll have to acknowledge him. I'm cool with that.
Before we end it, do you have any notes, gripes about the Rumble outside of the ones that we mentioned?
I mean, it was still a great Rumble. I guess the lack of surprises may be a deterrent to some, but all in all, it's still a very solid Rumble. The right people won. So, nah. I mean, it was just overly solid. I'd rewatch it just because I thought it was cool. I do wish that even though I know he got 40 minutes in the Rumble, that if the final two would have been Javon Evans and Roman Reigns, just to kind of like give Javon even more of a rub. I mean, to get close to be the throw Roman over the top, but ultimately lose. But in a situation like that, he really can't lose. So
right. Especially at 21 years old, bro.
right,
He just was able to buy alcohol. Like, my gripe isn't really. I don't have any real gripes. It's a kayfabe gripe. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the things where it's like I know what they doing, but
right.
Finn Balor was told that he couldn't be in the fucking Rumble, which I get that Finn's probably about to go through redemption arc, but y'all let two El Grande Americanos, y'all let the Black George Thriller himself, Brock Lesnar, and y'all let La Parka in the
What you
Rumble
got
and
against
then put Finn Balor in
Laparca?
it. I don't have shit against La Parka, but I fuck with Finn Balor. That's all I'm saying.
That's
The
true.
Parker AD shouldn't qualify for the Rumble. That's all I'm saying.
He actually did. He won a fatal 4-way for a Rumble spot.
Oh, damn. I said it correctly. My bad, Parker. I got a lot of apologies out for this show.
Mr.
Parker,
Iguana, however, not so much.
yeah, my apologies to Russia and La Parker. Please don't sue us.
Russia gonna have us killed, and Laparca just gonna dance over our bodies and shit.
Oh shit. Well, it's been a fantastic broadcast, and I'm looking forward to see what happens with the aftermath of the Rumble. I'm gonna be plugged in immediately when I get off work tomorrow. Before we get up out of here, as always, Big Q, the final words.
It's Black History Month, y'all. It's about to be black as hell in this bitch for the next few episodes. So be on the lookout for that. And as we journey deeper, as we're already a month in to 2026, we're gonna switch things up and not be basic this year. So with no more Netflix and chill, it's Paramount and Pound Town. That's what we're doing.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we are Bros with Opinions, and we out.
Yeah.